G'day guys, how we going? Well, we're back in the Victorian high country, just crossing over the McMillan River here in that Lacola area. We're going to do, spend a couple of days, we're going to head towards the Avon Wilderness. And I've not been in the Avon area for a couple of years, so looking forward to getting there and do a few crossings of the Avon River a bit later on down the track. But in the meantime, we'll pull up down here. I'm going to turn off at Hickey Creek track. Now, I've done Hickey Creek track once before. You can watch that another one on videos, but we'll pull up down there and we'll get some air out of these tyres and get this show on the road. Alright boys, we'll this is the start of Hickey Creek track down here. We'll pull up, turn off down here and we'll pull up and get some air out of these tyres, eh?
Sounds like a plan, mate.
Real plan, I reckon. Just away for a couple of days with a few mates, and always good getting away with a couple of lads. But we've got a cracking few days lined up in some country we've not been into for a little while, so looking forward to that. I've just let tyre pressures down there, running again my standard tyre pressures as always, 18 in the front, 20 psi in the back. Going to head now along Hickey Creek track and we'll probably stop at McMillan's Lookout again on a beautiful day like this. The weather looking magnificent, so the views up there will be pretty good, so we'll have a look at that and then we'll continue on and see where we go from there. Approaching the little car park here. We'll pull up here and we'll walk out and we'll show you that pretty amazing lookout at McMillan's Lookout. Should be pretty good, I reckon, a day like today.
It's a cracking day, mate. Go out and have a look.
Every day in the high country, mate, it's a cracking day.
Oh.
Back her in here. Go for a little walk. Certainly well worth the stop over there. Check out McMillan's Lookout up here on Hickey Creek track. Beautiful day like this, that view is well worth having a look at. So we'll roll along now and get up the end up here and we'll hang a righty on the Mount Margaret track and roll on towards the Avon River. Okay, just approaching the top of Hickey Creek track here now. When we were here last, we turned left here and continued along and then down Burgoyne track. Well, today we're going to hang a righty. Here's our track here, Hickey Creek East track. This is us. Now, I've not done this one before, so we're going to head down this one and see where this goes. Through a lot of the burnt country from the fires that were on this year. this looked like a good track, so this will bring us back down where we're heading for later today, down into the Avon River area. So looking forward to this. A good day out. Geez, when the fires went through here a bit earlier on this year, geez, it must have had a lot of heat involved. There's absolutely nothing left. Some green starting to come back on some of the tree trunks as Mother Nature repairs itself again, but geez, it certainly must have been a very hot, slow moving fire that's come through here. It's just burnt absolutely everything, nothing left. Bit of an eerie feeling really driving through all this. It's good to see Mother Nature doing what it does and bouncing back. In another year or two it'll be back to sort of somewhere where it was. The track's again in good nick. Again, they've been well maintained after the fires that went through here a bit earlier on this year. But yeah, good little track, magnificent views. So this is a track that's certainly well worth having to check it out.
What a great spot for lunch. Yep, now that's a pie. I don't think these guys knew our partial amber pine sauce before this trip. I'll have half of that, thanks. Well, that's lunch done and dusted. Time to leave this great spot and move on. As the track climbs steeply out of the creek, it reveals magnificent views and a lot more burnt country.
Oh, this bit looks a bit interesting. A bit different to any other sections along this track. It's steep, bit shaly, a little bit rocky, but second gear, low range, a bit loose here. No worries. Loose, alright mate. Good section. Right mate, no worries. Yeah, just a bit loose there in a couple of spots, but yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
First gear?
Oh, I went in second gear, but I've got reduction gears, so try first and see how you go on that.
Oh, we're on our way.
There you go.
Oh, we're just going up now. We're about 20 seconds behind you, I think.
Nice tight switch back up here, but yeah, it's alright. Make it a bit wide and you get round it, no worries.
Yeah.
Well, let's come to the end of this track here now, where we're going to meet back up with Mount Margaret track after we left it way back there. So that was a good little track after having lunch down there by that nice little creek and then that good little up section. So we're going to hang a lefty here now and get on to Avon Road, and this is what's going to take us down onto the Avon River. Find somewhere to camp down there tonight. But this has been a great day out, good country. I think it's a pretty easy run through here down to the river. We'll go and find somewhere to camp and kick back for the rest of the day. Righto, just starting to drop down now on this Avon Road. It's very cruisy. We're actually back to two-wheel drive for most of it. But now back into low range, second gear low range, cruising down here. Start to see these rocky gorges at the McAllister Gorge and down around the Avon Wilderness down here. Actually beautiful country, so certainly well worth coming to check out. We're going to get down here by the river somewhere and find somewhere to camp up tonight on the Avon River. So we're just cruising along Ben Croshan Creek track now. That was actually Ben Croshan Creek, we crossed back there. So yeah, we're going to cruise along here now until we find somewhere to camp for the night. And then see if we can pull up somewhere, find somewhere nice, either on Ben Croshan Creek or on the Avon River. But we'll see how we go.
Once you pick up Ben Croshan Creek track at the bottom, you then have 8 crossings of Ben Croshan Creek and 2 crossings of the Avon River in just 4 kilometres, making this section a highlight of the trip.
pushed on now to the end of Ben Croatian track, so now we're going to hang a lefty here, and we're going to go and camp down at Huggets Crossing tonight. That's a nice spot down there on the Avon River. Camped down there a few times, so it's only just down the bottom hill here, so we'll go and camp at Huggets. It's been a cracking day though, and we'll camp down there tonight at Huggets Crossing. Huggets Crossing campsite. This is Huggets. Not a bad spot down here. Avon River goes right around the outside. Nice spot, nicely laid out. Some picnic tables all going on there. We'll wander on through, and plenty of options here. Stacks of camping spots down here at Huggets. So if you're in the area, come down and check out Huggets Crossing. You've got drop toilets and all that sort of stuff down here as well. It is just a really nice camp spot down here at Huggets.
One thing I like about rolling into camp is getting a fire going and cooking up a storm. Got to start the day with boiling that billy for that morning cuppa.
Righto, it's rolling out that great spot there at Huggets Crossing. Well worth coming to check it out down here. Really nice camp spot. So now we're going to head out now and make our way back out of here. And we're going to finish probably at a nice little lookout called Pearson's Point, which is a really nice lookout. Looks all over Lake Glenmaggie and that sort of area. So we'll get up there in a few hours time and check out that great view. And again, on a cracking day like it is, the weather's going to be pretty amazing. But that's a really nice spot there on the Avon River. Well worth checking out. Huggets Crossing, camp a few nights or night or two. We're going to turn right here. This is now Springs Road, so we're going to turn right onto Springs, and then a little bit further down we'll pick up Newry Road down there, and we're going to turn right onto Newry Road. So down here, Springs Road it is. This is going to take us to Pearson's Point. So we've come off Newry Road. We're now on Boundary Track. So this is Boundary Track that's going to take us through to the amazing lookout at Pearson's Point. The cracking view at the other end at Pearson's Point. Really nice spot, been there a few times. But yeah, this is not a bad little track, this one. Quite easy all getting through. Pretty much this whole trip's been fairly easily going, particularly in conditions like what we've got without any rain. Certainly be a little bit different sort of a trip if it was, the tracks were wet. But I'd sort of rate this whole trip really sort of easy to medium. So beginners through to intermediate sort of thing. Tracks are all in good condition, so we'll get through there, no worries. But I'll show you that view at Pearson's Point when we get to the other end. That is well worth having a look at. on a day like it is today. Okay, just come to the end of boundary track here now, and this is where we're going to park up here. Wrap this trip up. Been an absolutely fantastic couple of days, but this is where we're going to wrap it up here at this amazing lookout at Pearson's Point. Pull up down here and then we'll jump out and show the views from here because they're pretty good. It's an amazing view, great view. Such a good day for it as well. Have a look at that. Well, there we go, guys. What a fantastic trip that's been, where we started over there on the Lacola side, cruised down through the Avon Wilderness, camping last night there down at Huggets Crossing on the Avon River, and here we are now up here at Pearson's Point. Look at that fantastic view over Lake Maggie. I'm just going to hang around with these guys just a little bit longer, check out this stunning view, and look forward to seeing you guys another one of Tim Bates' 4-Wheel Drive Adventures.